Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks the projectile. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Throws them to negate the block. Lays down a whirlwind. Neither fighter can land the deciding hit. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Air slasher. If you saw it, that's it. Here comes the rude dancer. Player 1 will look to apply perfect parry. How will they follow up? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Oh, missed. Jumps up. Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player just goes for it at this range. Super receipt kick to make their extremity single. Rips the slasher out. They're trading attacks. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Drive usage is back on the table. Back into the corner. They couldn't tech the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Taps him on the dome. Player 1 not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2 all in with a rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? This is gonna hurt. Maximum strike. Player 2 anticipated that throw. Player 1, huge chance after that wall spike. What a finish!
Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Throws a fireball here. Maybe has a simple zoning strike. Hits him for the stun. This might be over. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shows a medium kick. Rips the slasher out. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What'll happen here? Jumps in. Hope for the drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still for a solid flatline zone. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. No go for the throw. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Takes a trip. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gets the jump in. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. Will this super art connect? The pressure picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Checking their reactions with a fireball? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. The rapid fire uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 is dominating this match. Side switch in the corner. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with the foot, connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is a, what a smart throw. Amazing. Both fight pairs the burnout. Closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Checks them with the projectile. Parries the attack. Feeling out the spacing, they decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Just out of range for that throw. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Well-timed corner switch. Taking stock. They gotta pick their style. Burnout activate. Player 2, Sunrise Festival. They've got a nail in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Stars active. Here comes the rude dancer. It looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage on them. Even fishing to get meter is risky in this game and may affect how they approach the neutral. Resource management is the key to winning. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 holding on to that corner, springs forward with the drive rush. Big opportunity coming. Drive rush to keep it going. Burnout activate. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Drumming up a beatdown. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Pokes with a medium kick. Feints? Knocked him out of the air. In your face with the SRK. Oh, here we go. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any uses their drive gauge. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Yo, put that away. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hold. Starts with Whirlwind. Great job in escaping that corner. He stars out. Receives and assigns deals. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Check with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. This is a critical point of the round where burnout activates. The star is active. Here comes the rude sandstorm. They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 has the meter lead, springs forward with the drive rush. Takes a drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Denied! Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. A super art? Sunrise Festival! They've got to nail the inputs to keep this up. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to drive rush? Quick medium poke. Close range projectile. Jump, drive, and back misses. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Starts with whirling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws them. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player 1 will look to a throw. Is denied. What a read. That throw's going to take off a chunk of damage. Hits them with the counter throw. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Maximum strike. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh, putting the cherry on top. Hits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Overdrive. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Slips the grab. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now. It's getting 10 KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the parry. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Overdrive jackknife. Takes a trip. Throws out a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game time with fireball. Dashes forward. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Activates the star to get some help on the field. It'll be interesting to see how they decide. Sunrise Festival. Can they ride the beat to the end? Let's drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Starts the push with Arabian Cyclone. Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
They are then clutch. Perfect parry under pressure. Connects with the throw. Starts with whirling. Ooh, does them dirty. Excellent jumping. Flashes them with a jackknife. One step forward rush. Saw it all. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Wyatt reads the throw and escapes. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Drive rush. Closes the distance. What? Close range projectile. What now? Dangerous connects with the throw. This may turn into a big chance. Getting it all on the drive rush. Drive rush. This is the time to believe in your ability. Closes in. Turns out. What's next? Player 2 reads the throw and escapes. In attack range. I called it. The super connect. A real test of nerves here. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. One player, oh my god, they just choked it up. What a statement with that fireball. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! These two fighters are perfectly synced. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Grabs him. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Goes for the drive rush there, reads their mind and takes the KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off an overdrive. Gets the jump in. Dashes. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side flip. The cyclone hits. Now we gotta see some. Calls out their shot and responds with authority. Timing their parry just as the attack was coming triggered a perfect parry. Now they have a chance to go on the offensive. They must have a game plan here with going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! There it is! They knew it'd be enough. By play. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Gets through the opening. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Slips the grab. Goes for the drive rush there. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. No more drive gauge. They trade hits. And now... Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Uses the drive rush down to the wire. Wraps it up with the drive impact. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off a whirlwind. Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Connects with medium. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 1 in dire discards active. Here comes the rude master. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Both fighters planning something? It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins. Oh my god, what a throw tech! Meets them air to air! The low block! All in with the rush! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Looking to impress with this super. Side switch! What's next? Doesn't protect the throw! Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The combo's there. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes for the throw. was well in range to score the throw. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Their worst fear in the corner taking form. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Still slugging it out. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. They got a picture goes for the super art. Turning up the heat here with a level 2 super. The kick hit! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Back down to the start. They're not taking any chances. Player 1 will look to springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will need to play a drive rush to keep it going. Super receive kick to make their extremity single. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Looking for it, crosses that off and keeps going. Jumps? Oh, they're in the corner now. Oh, snipe! Both fighters planning something? Gets into perfect, throws them. What'll happen here? Looks like they want to go. Critical art, yeah! Closes it out! There we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Denies that throw attempt. Brushes off the throw. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. With the throw, KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player, there's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Lays down a whirlwind, experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. This may be it. With brief drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. How will they utilize this? This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 has completed their drive. There's a burnout. Maximum catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Nice.